Hi guys, welcome to another Symbiosis Set Journal podcast. Today we have Yusuf from Surat, Gujarat से, ठीक है? He got very good score, 52 marks out of 60 in Set Journal, and obviously 12 marks in. Let me give the segregated section-wise breakup. English में 12 out of 16, Quant के अंदर 13 marks out of 16, GK के अंदर 15 marks out of 16, मतलब सिर्फ 8 marks कम था. And logic के अंदर 12 marks out of 12, मतलब 12 out of 12 मारा जाता है. Congratulations यूसुफ.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
मतलब दो चीज अच्छी है, एक तो परफॉर्म भी अच्छा किया एग्जाम में, you finally got the symbiosis. So starting with your preparation part.
Yes, sir.
इसके पहले how's the feeling after getting symbiosis?
Sir, I'm pretty happy. From 8th standard I was thinking to go to Symbiosis, and now I'm really very grateful to be selected in Symbiosis.
मतलब 8th standard से प्लान था कि मैं symbiosis में जाना है. सही है.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your academic process, academic 10th and 12th, science, commerce, arts,
Yes,
subject.
In 10th standard I haven't scored much. I was not into science that much, but I was into commerce from that time only. My accounts at that time was also pretty strong, and after 11th I saw scope in economics, and I wanted to build a future in economics. And economics Symbiosis is the best university you can get in India. So I planned for it and I studied hard for it.
Great. So apart from Symbiosis, you have mentioned that you have written the Voxen for Hyderabad. उसके लिए भी
Yes.
selection हो गया आपका, and you got Nirma also through your 12th percentage, right? 12th
Yes, sir.
percentage you got your Nirma campus. So ठीक है, finally you are going for Symbiosis. So that is good. Tell me about your preparation part for the SET journal. What was
Yes,
the
sir.
main routine in terms of the preparation?
Sir, I was preparing for set journal before, like from the 12th standard only. I started from there only. I was like every 1 hour I was giving for my general knowledge and for my GK, the current affairs as well. Then later part on, I started to build my hand on quantitative subjects as well, like math, statistics. I was a little bit weak in math, so I made it strong. Like I worked hard in it. And lately, after the 12th news came that exam are going to cancel, I completely got focused for my set general only.
अच्छा ज़्यादा time नहीं मिला. Want to understand? Have you ever feel like something is missing in your preparation?
Haan, sir. I guess I have a bad score in English. Like really upset with my English score right now.
Okay. 12 marks out of 16. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, what was the mistakes you have done in during your preparation and the real exam?
Actually, I give English like minimum time. I haven't studied anything, and I think that should be the most important part. I should give equal time to every subject, but I haven't given any time in English, so I regret it. And the main mistake I did when I was giving exam is the day when my exam was, my laptop, which I have two laptops, and I've chosen the laptop which was like a little bit weak. So when I started the exam was fine, it was going, and on the 6th question number, my exam got stuck. It stuck. My screen completely froze. My answer, I was unable to pick the answer as well. I was like helpless at that moment. Like I waited for like 10 minutes and it was just stuck. I got anxious. My heartbeat was beaten, like my heart was beating in my hand only. At that moment, I was so scared that I have prepared for so hard for the exam, and now I cannot give the exam. So later on, I just shut that off, and I bought a new my new laptop, and I changed it, and I done completely from the beginning, from the scratch, everything. And then later on, thankfully, the time also froze at that moment on like 55 minutes. The timer was also stuck on that only.
Oh.
And later on, I just completed. It was a tragedy for me, sir.
Okay. So yeah, that is what the problem happened with many of the students because of the online exams. And
Yes,
the best part is like you haven't invested much time.
yes.
At least there was one laptop in spare. So you could have used it. So that was a one best part. And the mistakes wise, English you haven't given time because much time. That's a mistake. Sometimes
Yes.
maybe overconfident.
Overconfident, yes.
Overconfident मेरी English बहुत अच्छी है तो हो जाएगा
हाँ हो
interest
ही
में.
जाएगा.
This is the very important message to everyone. If you think that you are good in communication, that does not mean that you will be hitting good score in this section. Of course not. Yeah, that will help you definitely in your entrance preparation. But yeah, there are some tricks, logical part which you have to apply to solve the English section. So
Yes.
if you belong to Hindi medium doesn't matter. But if you know all the grammar rules, tricks to handle the RC paragraph general question, so Hindi medium का जो student है वो भी अच्छा perform कर सकता है इसमें. So
Only
this is
sir.
what the important message I want to give to Yusuf. So Yusuf की English अच्छी है and he was very much confident कि मेरा English में अच्छा होगा, but and that's why he not prepared, not given much time to English section. तो वो एक problem English section के लिए है. Okay. Coming to the mock test, how many mock tests you have appeared? Topic test and full length mock.
Sir, mock test I haven't appeared much, but I have appeared for 2-3 mock test. I also given NPAT mock because I was not eligible for NPAT because I was not having maths.
Okay.
So yeah.
So basically, Yusuf connected with us for the interview preparation. Want to understand your interview experience in Symbiosis, Yusuf?
Sir, my experience with it was you are the driver of your interview. Firstly, I was like, what you speak, that will make a huge impact on your interview. The thing I said that I made projects in my school life for economics. So they asked me what topic you have made. So at that moment, my brain started thinking that the topic I say now will drive my interview through the time. So, and that in the project I made was on the best topic that I know, the best knowledge I know. So I spoke that, and from that topic only they asked me questions related to that. Then like from that only, economics is a connected subject, so all the things are connected to each other. So they asked me from like repo rate to bank rate, what is repo rate right now, that comes in current affairs as well. So yeah, and later on the maths came, and I spoke to them that my maths is not that strong. I dropped maths from my class 10th. So then they asked basic question for maths, which was pretty easy, and you have to be confident. Like they don't want every topper in the class only, like everyone will be topper, then where the other will go. So they judge you how much smart you are. You have to give your interview smartly, very smartly. So what you speak will drive your interview to the end.
Okay. Do you remember, you have mentioned some of the question regarding your maths, what type of the question they had asked and some of the questions?
Yes, sir. So they gave me a 3 number, like there are classes 9th, 10th and 11th, and they gave me number of students there, and they asked me that what will be the number of the students in a bus if the students sitting in it are equal, like each bus will be having equal number of students, so how many students will be in one bus? So they asked me like that, and they asked me the product of a non-zero rational number and an irrational number, what will be it? So it is, they asked me like that, and they asked me what is mode, median, like mode. They asked me a cos sine problem, which I was unable to solve. The first question they only asked me was about cos and sine, so I was really confused between that, and I said, sir, I cannot answer it because I haven't studied maths for too long, and they were also understanding. So they said, okay, right, no problem, we'll ask you something another. So they asked me something else. I was pretty confident about it. I gave the right answer, and it was good.
Okay, great. Before you been through your real Symbiosis interview, you attended the Manoeuvre mock. How related it was and how it ended?
Sir, it was really helpful. It helped me to build a great start to my interview. How to introduce yourself, how to present yourself in a beautiful words and a smart way that will give a big influence. And the first impression is the last impression to the interviewers, the panel members. Right. So that was the best thing I learned about the mock by Manoeuvre. And later on, the best thing, like mock is every mock interview is an experience, and that will give you benefit anyhow. That will either boost your confidence or boost your vocabulary.
Okay, great. Last question. What tips or the suggestion you want to give to upcoming year aspirants, those who are planning to write state journal and PAT, TRICE, IPMAT, any other entrance examination?
Just give equal time to every subject. That is the important thing of clearing any written paper test. And for the interview is, you are the driver of your interview. That's my words for this. What you speak will drive your interview to the end.
Correct, correct. So that's all, guys, from Yusuf's side. I hope you must have learned many things from these podcasts, and do mention what kind of a question you want me to ask from upcoming podcast, so that I will be asking from all the talkers what mistakes, queries, preparation, these all things keep on coming up. So we'll ask that other type of the question which you people are seeking out for. Thank you, Yusuf, joining and sharing your experience.